Hello everyone, hope you're doing well today. Hey, we are talking about healthful dietary guidelines. We'll be looking at the different diets and so here we go. Healthful dietary guidelines are designed to prevent chronic diseases and promote overall health. The chronic diseases that we're talking about are coronary artery disease, stroke, cancer, diabetes, osteoporosis, and obesity. These guidelines are rooted in the established relationship between diet and the development of chronic diseases. Scientific research has shown that certain dietary patterns can significantly impact the risk of conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Initially, dietary guidelines were largely based on epidemiological research. While these studies provided valuable insights by observing large populations, they also had limitations and sometimes led to erroneous recommendations to confounding factors. However, as more long-term experimental studies are conducted, current guidelines are continuously evolving. These studies, which included randomized controlled trials, help establish more reliable cause and effect relationships between diet and health outcomes. It's important to note that while there is no absolute proof in many cases due to the complexities of nutrition science, the guidelines offer prudent recommendations. These recommendations are designed to provide the best possible advice based on the current understanding of the relationship between diet and health and aiming to promote well-being and prevent chronic diseases. The recommended dietary guidelines for reducing the risk of chronic diseases basically is synthesized from various reports of governmental, educational, and professional health organizations. When taken together, they may be helpful in preventing most chronic diseases, including cardiovascular diseases and cancer. However, it's important to remember that diet is only one factor influencing the development of chronic diseases. In addition to a balanced diet, other positive lifestyle behaviors play a crucial role in disease prevention. Regular exercise, avoiding tobacco use, and effectively managing stress are also important for maintaining overall health and well-being. By combining a nutritious diet with these healthy habits, we can significantly reduce our risk of chronic diseases and improve on our quality of life. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes plant-based foods such as fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Olive oil is the primary source of fat, providing healthy monounsaturated fats. Fresh fish, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, is frequently consumed, while red wine is enjoyed in moderation and is optional. Importantly, the Mediterranean diet also highlights the social aspect of eating, encouraging meals with friends and family, which contributes to our overall well-being. One of the significant benefits of the Mediterranean diet is its potential to increase the secretion of anti-inflammatory cytokines and boost antioxidant activity. These effects can help counter diseases associated with chronic inflammation, such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. By adopting the Mediterranean diet, individuals can enjoy delicious, wholesome foods while reaping numerous health benefits. Remember, the focus is on a balanced, varied diet that supports long-term health and enjoyment of meals. The prudent, healthy diet, which is designed to promote overall well-being and reduce the risk of chronic diseases, focuses on keeping a healthy weight, which is fundamental for preventing a variety of health issues. This involves balancing calorie intake with physical activity to avoid weight gain or achieve weight loss if necessary. Consuming a wide variety of natural, whole, nutrient-rich foods ensures you receive all the essential nutrients your body needs to function optimally. This includes vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants found in whole, unprocessed foods. You want to choose a plant-rich diet with plenty of whole grain products, legumes, fruits, and vegetables. A diet rich in plant-based foods provides numerous health benefits, including a lower risk of chronic diseases. While whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables are excellent sources of essential nutrients and fiber and contribute to our overall health. Continuing with the key components of a prudent, healthy diet, you want to choose a diet moderate in total fat and low in saturated and trans fats. While fats are essential for health, it's important to focus on healthy fats, like those found in olive oil, avocados, nuts, and fish. You want to limit saturated fats that are found in animal products and avoid trans fats that are found in many processed foods, and that can help reduce the risk of heart disease. You want to choose a diet moderate in sugar. So reducing the intake of added sugar is crucial for maintaining a healthy weight and preventing conditions like type 2 diabetes and dental issues. Opt for natural sources of sweetness, such as fruits, and limit sugary beverages and snacks. Choose a diet with less salt and sodium. High sodium intake is linked to elevated blood pressure and an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases. To manage sodium levels, minimize the use of salt in cooking. Avoid highly processed foods and choose low sodium options when available. By incorporating these additional guidelines, you can further enhance your diet's healthfulness, supporting long-term health and reducing the risk of chronic disease. The remaining components of a prudent, healthy diet contribute to overall health and well-being. You want to eat protein at a moderate yet adequate level. Protein is essential for muscle repair, immune function, and overall health. You want to aim to consume a balanced amount of protein from various sources, including lean meats, poultry, fish, beans, nuts, and dairy. Choose a diet adequate in calcium and iron. Calcium is crucial for bone health, while iron is important for oxygen support in the blood. Ensure your diet includes calcium-rich foods like dairy products, leafy greens, and fortified foods, and iron-rich foods such as lean meats, beans, and fortified cereals. Practice food safety. Proper food handling practices are essential to prevent foodborne illnesses. Follow these 4 basic food principles. Clean. You want to wash your hands and utensils and surfaces often. You want to separate, so you keep your raw meat, poultry, seafood, and eggs separate from other foods to avoid cross-contamination. And cook. You want to cook foods to the right temperature to kill harmful bacteria. And chill. You want to refrigerator freeze food promptly to prevent the growth of bacteria. To conclude our exploration of the prudent, healthy diet with the final guidelines that emphasize balanced choices in food and enjoyment of food, you want to consider the benefits and risks of food additives and dietary supplements. While some additives and supplements can provide benefits, it's important to weigh their potential risks. Choose minimally processed foods and consult with healthcare professionals before using supplements. You want to drink alcoholic beverages in moderation, if at all. Alcohol consumption should be limited and avoided if there are health concerns or risks. If consumed, do so in moderation and follow guidelines such as up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. And enjoy your food. Eating is not just about nourishment, but also about enjoyment. Take pleasure in your meals, savoring the flavors and social aspects of eating with family and friends. And key concepts. Again, the prudent healthy diet, it provides 12 recommendations for healthy eating. So balancing your food with physical activity to maintain a healthy weight. Consume a wide variety of natural, whole, nutrient-rich foods. Choose a plant-rich diet or a whole grain product such as legumes, fruits, and vegetables. And choosing a diet moderate in total fat and low in saturated fats. Choose a diet moderate in sugar and a diet with less salt and sodium. And make sure to eat protein at a moderate yet adequate level. And choose a diet adequate in calcium and iron. Make sure you practice food safety and consider the benefits and risks of food additives as well as dietary supplements. And drink alcoholic beverages in moderation and enjoy your food. A person following a plant-based diet may choose from various types depending on their preferences and dietary restrictions. A vegan is one who consumes only plant-based foods and excludes all animal products, including meat, fish, dairy, eggs, and honey. Ovo-vegetarian includes eggs in their diet but excludes all other animal products such as meat, fish, and dairy. while lacto-vegetarians include dairy products in their diet but exclude meat, fish, eggs, and other animal products. Ovo-lacto-vegetarian includes eggs and dairy products in their diet but exclude meat, fish, and other animal products. And a pesco-vegetarian is one that includes fish and seafood in their diet along with plant-based foods but excludes meat and poultry. Semi-vegetarian or a flexitarian is one who primarily follows a vegetarian diet but occasionally includes meat, fish, or poultry in small amounts. Each type of plant-based diet offers varying degrees of flexibility and restriction regarding animal-derived foods, allowing individuals to choose a diet that aligns with their health goals, their ethical beliefs, or cultural preferences. Following a plant-based diet can offer numerous health benefits, but there are some nutritional concerns that individuals need to be aware of to ensure they meet their dietary needs adequately. Plant-based diets can sometimes be lower in calories compared to diets that include animal products. This may be advantageous for weight control, but can pose challenges for individuals who need higher energy intake, such as children and athletes. Athletes and high active individuals on a plant-based diet need to carefully plan meals to ensure they're consuming enough calories to meet their energy demands. Vitamin B12 is primarily found in animal products, so individuals on a strict vegan diet may need to supplement or consume fortified foods to meet their needs for this vitamin. Other B vitamins such as riboflavin, B2, and vitamin B6 can also be less abundant in plant-based diets, although they can be obtained from sources like whole grains, nuts, and leafy greens. Plant-based diets may be lower in certain minerals, including iron, calcium, and zinc. Iron from plant sources, non-heme iron, is less readily absorbed compared to iron from animal sources or heme iron. Consuming vitamin C-rich foods alongside iron-rich foods can enhance iron absorption. And calcium can be obtained from fortified plant milks, like leafy greens like kale and collard greens, and fortified tofu. Adequate intake of vitamin D is also important for calcium absorption. Zinc can be found in legumes, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, but absorption may be lower compared to animal sources. And then plant proteins are often considered incomplete because they may lack one or more essential amino acid. It's important for those on a vegan diet to consume a variety of plant proteins to ensure they get all essential amino acids. Combining complementary proteins such as grains and legumes, rice and beans, can help achieve a balanced amino acid. Some plant foods are lower in specific amino acids. For example, grains are low in lysine, while legumes are low in methionine. Preparing these foods can help balance amino acid intake. And addressing these concerns involves careful planning to ensure that a plant-based diet provides adequate nutrients for overall health and well-being. Complementary proteins in a plant-based diet, which ensures that all essential amino acids are obtained for optimal nutrition. Nuts are rich in certain essential amino acids, but may be lower in others. Pairing nuts with bread or other grains can provide a balanced amino acid profile. Beans are excellent sources of protein, but may lack certain amino acids that are abundant in grains like rice. Consuming rice with beans creates a complementary protein combination that offers a complete set of essential amino acids. By combining different plant protein sources, individuals can ensure they receive all essential amino acids necessary for overall health and well-being on a plant-based diet. Following a plant-based diet can indeed offer several health benefits, such as reduced risk of chronic diseases, including obesity, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and certain types of cancer. This is largely due to the higher intake of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes, which are rich in fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. You have increased fruit and vegetable consumption, which are linked to lower risk of major diseases, especially cardiovascular diseases. The phytochemicals and nutrients found in these foods contribute to improve improve cardiovascular health and may also promote longevity. They're nutrient dense. Plant-based diets tend to be nutrient dense, meaning they provide a high concentration of essential nutrients relative to their caloric content, while plant foods are rich in vitamins, minerals, fibers, and phytochemicals, which are beneficial for overall health and well-being. In summary, adopting a plant-based diet can be beneficial for health by reducing the risk of chronic diseases, promoting cardiovascular health through increased fruit and vegetable consumption, and providing a nutrient-dense dietary pattern. However, it's important to plan meals carefully to ensure adequate intake of essential nutrients, such as the vitamin B12, iron, calcium, zinc, and omega-3 fatty acids, which may require supplementation or attention to specific food choices in a plant-based diet. Nutritional concepts of a plant-based diet that contribute to reduced health risk include nutrient density. Again, plant-based diets are rich in essential nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytonutrients relative to their caloric content. This promotes overall health and supports various bodily functions. It's low in saturated fat, which are found primarily in animal products. So lower intake of saturated fat can help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease and maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Plant-based diets are naturally high in dietary fiber from fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Adequate fiber intake supports digestive health and regulates blood sugar levels, as well as promotes satiety, which can aid in weight management. Many plant-based foods, such as fruit, vegetables, and whole grains, have a lower energy density, meaning they provide fewer calories per gram compared to processed or high-fat foods. This characteristic can support weight management and reduce the risk of obesity. Plant-based diets are abundant in vitamins such as vitamin C, A, and folate, and phytonutrients, the plant compounds with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. These nutrients play crucial roles in maintaining immune function and reducing inflammation and protecting against chronic diseases. By emphasizing these nutritional concepts, a plant-based diet can contribute to the overall health and well-being, potentially reducing the risk of chronic diseases associated with poor dietary habits. Antioxidants and phytonutrients found in plant-based foods offer a range of potential health benefits due to their diverse biological activities. They affect enzyme activity by modulating that enzyme activity in the cell, influencing various metabolic processes essential for health. Some antioxidants and phytonutrients have been shown to support the body's detoxification processes, helping to eliminate and neutralize carcinogenic compounds before they can cause damage. And certain phytonutrients can interfere with the binding of natural hormones to their receptors on cells, potentially altering hormone signaling pathways that are involved in cancer development. Oxygen-free radicals, or reactive oxygen species, or ROS, can damage cells and contribute to aging and disease. Antioxidants help neutralize these free radicals, reducing oxidative stress and its associated risks. Phytonutrients may also influence the structure and function of cell membranes, potentially enhancing their resilience against oxidative damage and maintaining cellular integrity. In certain contexts, antioxidants and phytonutrients may modulate DNA and protein synthesis pathways, which can be beneficial in controlling cell growth and proliferation, particularly in cancer prevention. So these mechanisms underscore the importance of consuming a variety of antioxidant-rich foods, such as colorful fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains to support overall health and potentially reduce the risk of chronic diseases associated with oxidative stress and inflammation. Here are some recommendations for transitioning to and following a plant-based diet. You want to start slowly. Begin by incorporating more plant-based foods into your meals and snacks. This can include adding an extra serving of vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, or legumes to your dishes. Choose leaner white meats. If you choose to include meat in your diet, opt for leaner options such as baked or grilled turkey or chicken. These meats are lower in saturated fats compared to red meats like beef or pork. Consider ovo-lacto-vegetarianism. They consume eggs and dairy products in addition to plant-based foods. Including these sources of protein and essential nutrients can provide variety and ensure balanced nutrition. Learn about complementary proteins. Plant-based proteins are sometimes incomplete, meaning they may lack certain essential amino acids. Learn how to combine different plant protein sources to create complementary proteins that provide all essential amino acids. For example, again, pairing beans with rice or nuts with whole grains. Prepare and purchase and prepare nutrient-rich snacks and meals. So plan your meals and snacks to include a variety of nutrient-dense plant food. This ensures you get adequate amounts of essential nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Examples include colorful salads or vegetable stir-fries, whole grain bowls with legumes, and fruit-based desserts. Transitioning to a plant-based diet can be gradual and flexible, allowing you to explore different food options and find what works best for your tastes and nutritional needs. Following a plant-based diet can potentially affect a physical performance in several ways based on current research and understanding. There are pros. It's high in helpful carbohydrates. So your plant-based diets often emphasize the vegetables and whole grains, fruits, which provide complex carbohydrates. Those are beneficial for sustained energy levels and can support endurance exercise. It's also effective for weight control. So they tend to be lower in calories and saturated fat, which can aid in weight management. Maintaining a healthy weight is important for overall physical performance. Fortified plant-based foods such as fortified cereals, plant milk, and nutritional yeast can help provide essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamin B12, iron, calcium, and zinc, which may be lacking in a strict vegan diet. Both plant and animal proteins can provide adequate total nitrogen and essential amino acids necessary for muscle repair and growth, though plant proteins may require more careful planning to ensure all essential amino acids are obtained. There are some cons, and so there is a risk for non-anemic iron deficiency because of the non-heme iron that is less readily absorbed than heme iron from animal sources, and that can increase the risk of iron deficiency, which may impact endurance and overall physical performance. There's also lower muscle creatine levels. Creatine is found predominantly in animal products and is important for quick bursts of energy during high-intensity exercise. Plant-based athletes may have lower muscle creatine levels, potentially affecting performance in high-intensity activities. There's also potential for eating disorders and impaired performance. Strict adherence to a plant-based diet without proper planning can lead to inadequate caloric intake or nutrient deficiencies, which may contribute to eating disorders to impair physical performance and overall health. While a well-planned plant-based diet can support physical performance through its emphasis on complex carbohydrates, adequate protein intake, and nutrient-dense foods, athletes should be mindful of potential nutrient deficiencies and consider consulting with a registered dietitian or sports nutritionist to optimize their dietary strategies for their athletic performance. Individual needs, training demands, and health goals should be carefully balanced when adopting any specific dietary approach. So key concepts for this unit are really following a plant-based diet. You have to be really careful in selecting foods in order to obtain a balanced mixture of amino acids with B12, calcium, iron, and zinc. And then following a well-planned plant-based diet can help to reduce the risk for chronic disease and support optimal health, but it does require careful planning to make sure you're getting the nutrients that you need. And that is all I have for you today. We will be picking it back up in chapter 2, where we're going to be talking about nutrition labels. I'll talk with you soon. Have a great day.